poppin'? It's Jayfly Drippy. I'm here with young Alice.
I just pull up in a Rover. I just be thinking I'm Hova. You a snake, you a cobra. Run up on me, now you over. Papa's daddy never sober. MSB getting MOBAs. And nigga be rocking the drippies. Yeah, I'm way too drippy.
Jayfly Drippy, thank you for sitting down with us. First, I wanted to get into like what have you been up to recently in terms of the music?
Chilling right now. I just came home from jail recently, like a month and a half ago. So I've been chilling.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I made like probably like 3-4 songs.
Since you've been back, you made 3 or 4 songs?
Yeah, I dropped 2 of them, yeah.
Nice. I don't want to get, too as far into it as you want, but like, how was that experience like? Has it changed up your mindset, since you've been back home?
Yeah, that shit was bad, bro. It was bad. I got arrested 4 days after my birthday for a gun charge and a shooting charge, reckless endangerment. Mm-hmm. And I got 8 months and 5 years probation because my YO, I got my youthful offender. And I had to pay a lawyer. They tried to send me to stay for 2 years, but I didn't want to go.
Gotcha. So, welcome back, and we'll touch on that a little bit. Before that, we wanted to talk to you about, first, how did you first get into rapping?
Music, well, my little brother was rapping before me right now. He's locked up right now, free him. His name is Bang Swoop. He was rapping before me since 2014, 2013. He always rapped, and I wanted to rap, but I didn't have a reason to rap. I didn't rap yet. And then my favorite rapper at the time was Speaker Knockers. And then he died, and I wanted to rap, so I just started writing raps. Mm-hmm. And then Famous Dex came out, and then around 2016 he got hot, and that's when I started rapping because I wanted to be like Dex. And I dropped my first song, and my first song got 10K views in a day. Nice. And I wasn't really rapping, I was just playing around with it because I hopped on my little brother's song. And I was supposed to be on the song, my friend was supposed to be on the song, but my friend was too high to rap, so I hopped on the song. And then it did 10K in a day, then it got 20K in 2 days, so I was like, okay. And then I did my second song got 20K, the video, so I just started rapping.
Got you. So where's your fan base really located in?
Out here, I got like a little following in Cali, a little bit, but usually it's most of it's in Long Island.
Gotcha. And
I got a few fans in Miami and stuff like that.
That's cool. So you're from Long Island, right?
Yeah, from Bayshore.
Okay, cool. What's the, we're from Harlem, so what's the I know it's a little different. What's the scene out there? Because I know it's more suburban than the city is,
Uh-huh.
What is there a lot of people rapping in Long Island?
Yeah, there's a lot of people rapping.
Gotcha.
A lot. It's too much people rapping.
So it's kind of saturated,
yeah.
But I guess it's helping in a way because you're able to build a nice following out of that.
Yeah, But I feel like now rapping is like trend kind of. So I feel like everybody just wants to rap now because it's a trend. I didn't rap because it was a trend. I rap because I just genuinely wanted to rap because Famous Dex and them. And I wanted to be like Dex, but and now everybody raps because they just rap. I know a lot of people that have no business rapping.
Right.
So,
and this is what you're doing full-time rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So what goes into that? Because I know that's a lot of hard work, people.
Me really though,
right.
All it really takes though, I'm not even capping right now. Usually I'll just find a beat and I'll freestyle all my songs.
Okay.
And I make my songs in 10 minutes,
mm-hmm.
10, 20 minutes. If I'm having a bad day, or if I'm sick, it'll take me 20, 30 minutes because I'm sick. But usually it takes me 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Nice.
My biggest song, Big Bands, I made it in 9 minutes. Or freestyle. I freestyle on my songs. I don't like to write. I only write if I'm really bored in the house or something.
Gotcha. I was listening to the track Big Bands. I was definitely a fan of it, and I could see you have a unique style. You also rapping with some other people on the track as well. Is that are they part of your clique?
Big Bands. I did that solo. I got some new song I just dropped a couple weeks ago called Tweaking.
Okay.
And it got my friend E-Day, G5 B-Day, and his girlfriend A Baby. And I threw them on a song. I met G-Day. I met B-Day through his my little brother because he was out there with my little brother on a minor tier in Riverhead. But right now he's in a program, so he comes home on the weekend and we make music together.
Gotcha.
And his girlfriend pays for all the studio time, so I threw her on the song. We have a lot of songs together.
And you have a music group, correct?
Not anymore. I used to.
Okay.
But my little brother stopped rapping because he got caught up in the streets. And my other friend that was rapping with us played basketball. He got caught up in too busy playing basketball. So I stopped rapping for a little bit. And then I started rapping again by myself, solo. And I dropped a few songs, but none of them really popped. And then Big Bands popped. So after that, I started dropping more songs. And
gotcha.
My following got way bigger. Before Big Bands, nobody really paid attention to me.
So was it was it before Big Bands or when Big Bands hit that you were yo, I'm really gonna take this rap shit really seriously,
It was right before Big Bands. I was taking it seriously a little bit, but I wasn't going full time with it. And then I dropped Big Bands, and like everybody, like the whole Long Island was messing with it. So like after that, I was like, oh, I'm about to start rapping, and then like everybody thought I was gonna get signed at the Big Bands. And then like it didn't happen. A couple months later, I got locked up. So like, but before I got locked up, like I had like a whole movement, like the whole like Long Island was jacking me, and I got like caught up at the wrong time.
Gotcha. But you could, you still have that fan base. So what are you doing now to just kind of keep growing that? Are you releasing a lot more music?
Well, I just dropped 2 songs this month. Usually I only drop a song like every few months. So I dropped 2 songs this month. I'm probably gonna drop another song in December or probably like New Year's. So.
Gotcha.
I'm dropping way more music now.
Are you gonna work on any projects, or are you just putting out songs right now?
No, not right now. I don't think I have enough. Like, I don't have a big enough following for like an EP yet.
Gotcha. That's smart. So you're gonna really grow.
Just keep dropping singles.
Yeah, drop the singles, then grow that, and then maybe put out a project.
Yeah.
Got you. So let's say you were to put out a project when the time is right for yourself. Who are some artists you would maybe want to like feature on there? In an ideal world, like you can choose any artist.
Well, I'll put my little brother on a mixtape. I'll put E-Day on a mixtape. It's shorty. His girlfriend is actually really nice. You're gonna see her around soon. She's really nice. And I would want to rap with Rich the Kid, Famous Dex, Jay Critch.
Got you.
Not really though. I don't want to be that industry really like that. But like I would want to rap with them or 6ix9ine. I like 6ix9ine. Like I like how he carries himself.
For sure. I mean, that's interesting you bring up 6ix9ine because he's going through a lot of stuff right now too. Like, just briefly, what do you think about that whole situation? Because it kind of touches home to a lot of artists I've been talking to. It's like you can't really trust anyone.
It's like a prime example. Like don't trust anybody like around you. Like your best friend could still be a snake. So like, it's happened to me. So I understand. Like people that I've been like really close with. Like all my bros and everything. I went to jail. Like none of them did anything for me. But if they were in jail, like I would be doing stuff for them, stuff like that. So like, it's the same thing. People I'm cool with, like talking to other people I don't mess with, stuff like that. So it's like,
I'm sure, especially now since you did a little time, you kind of are able to use that to see who's really rocking with you and who's kind of like the fake people, because I've dealt with that situation where artists have told me like, I did a little time and I could see who was really there for me and who wasn't,
Everybody that was cool, like literally not any of them like came to visit me, put money on my phone, none of that, like nobody at all.
Gotcha. So your circle is obviously tighter now. What are some goals that you have for the upcoming year for 2019?
2019, I want one of my songs to hit 100,000. The most I got on the song is only 30,000. But on Facebook, one of my songs hit like, my first song hit like 70K, 80K, but the person deleted the video, I don't know why. But like, I want a song on SoundCloud that hit like, or like a YouTube video hit like 100,000.
Gotcha. I mean, you're definitely on pace to make that happen. It's a realistic goal if you keep putting out, some good music. And I see that you have a different style with your rap. And can you tell me how you kind of I see it's your more of the mumble rap style, which is interesting. So, what is the reason you wanted to go into that lane versus the the more conventional like lyrical rap type of stuff?
Honestly, like I feel like if you're not like Meek Mill, J. Cole, or Kendrick, and you're like rapping like lyrics, and like nobody wants to hear you. Like I'm one of those people. Like I don't really care for it. Like it's boring to me.
Gotcha. What are some? So what is your music more for like the clubs type of stuff, more like the
like parties and stuff like that?
Gotcha.
Like a lot of parties like out here play my songs. So like and, like Long Island play my songs. So like I like make like party music, like turn up music. If you're in a car, like you get lit to my song, stuff like that.
Got you. So how did you get the name Jayfly Drippy?
My name was always Jayfly, but I like the Drippy like on Long Island, like I low-key started Drip because like the person who started Drip was used to be cool with Famous Dex, and I was listening to Famous Dex before he blew up in 2014. And the guy he's cool with, Source World started Drip, so like I was like, oh Drippy, that sounds cool. Like I started jacking it, and then like I would just say Drippy all the time, so I just changed my name to Jayfly Drippy. And after I changed my name to Drippy, like everybody on the island started saying Drippy, like all the time, like I would like argue with somebody that, oh I started Drippy, like no I started Drake. I was like I take that to the heart because like I really I've been jacking Drip for years. Like I'm about to get it tatted on my face and all that, so it's like.
Got you. Shit. I also I wanted to just take it back for a second. Since you are a full-time artist, and there's so many people trying to be an artist full-time, like that's a difficult career to do full-time. What is from your experience, what maybe some advice you would give to someone that's really trying to pursue that career?
Don't stop making music. Like, just because you're making music and nobody sees it, somebody's gonna see it eventually. Cause like, I was making a lot of good music, but nobody cared about it. Like, people would always skip past my music. And after I dropped Big Bands, like my biggest song, like I finally made a hit. So not like a hit, but like a local hit. I made a local hit. Not everybody like supports my music.
Gotcha. So any artists out there, your advice to them, just
keep going. Because if you're in the studio like every day, make a couple songs, you're bound to make a hit. I was making like 8 songs a day.
Wow, that's a lot of work. Like
8, 9 songs a day, freestyling all of them. Like, so like I was bound to make like a song that's gonna pop. Like now, if I go to the studio, I'm bound to make another hit. Cause like I make songs like very, very fast. So like I'm bound to make a hit. If I make 100 songs, so one of them is gonna be a hit. It has to be.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely a numbers game out there. And then speaking of the Drippy, the swag kind of fashion game, I see that you I was doing some research and I saw that you're sponsored by a fashion brand, or you were working with a fashion line.
on my bro Vaunt.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? How you got into that situation?
Well, he was cool with one of my bros, and like I used to chill around him. And like my old manager I was doing music with, he used to make clothes. So like I put them onto each other. They was helping each other make clothes and shit.
Okay.
So I told him, I was like, yo, bro, like, give me clothes. I'll promote your brand, this and that, da 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 da. And I shot a video. I think I shot 2 videos in his brand, but I only dropped the one. I dropped Big Bands.
Gotcha.
But I'm still cool. I text him all the time.
No, that's definitely dope, because I think that's definitely important now on the business side of rap, that it's, really the way you're making money now in rap is from your shows and from features and from, merchandise. So I think more artists should like maybe take that up.
No, his brand is doing good too. He has like a lot of famous people wear his brand, like a lot of famous people.
It's called Avant?
Yeah, Vaunt Clothing.
Okay, cool. Now I'll definitely talk about that. And then just real briefly, I wanted to see, like, in terms of some venues in New York, like, are there spots that you've performed at that you want to perform at soon? Like,
well, all the spots I performed at, I don't know where I performed at. I performed in Queens and Brooklyn, and Queens and Brooklyn so far. A few places out there. My old manager got me. I don't really know where it was at, but like, I wasn't even old enough to be in there, but I was still like going there, stuff like that.
And then you had that Long Island following that would like come out for you. That's dope. That's definitely a lot of leverage to promoters to bring to get bookings from that, because you can bring people to the shows. So you had an old manager. Are you not working with him anymore?
Nah.
Okay.
I came home basically, and I made a status, and I guess he felt a type of way about the status. I still like felt like down, like deep down inside he did a lot for me, so I still fuck with him, but I guess he feels the type of way, because like, I came home and said like I made a status and niggas claimed that my bros didn't do shit for me when I was in jail. So I guess he like felt like a type of way about it, so I'm not really cool with him anymore.
Gotcha. Since you're doing this full time, you would understand what it takes to be the manager, what like you need out of a manager, because it's a very important role that's not really discussed a lot. And what we like to do on our platform is bring that to light. So what are some important things that if artists are looking for in a manager that they have to have?
Well, me and my manager, we were like honestly really cool, but like friendship and business don't really like go good together. So like sometimes like we'll get into like a lot of arguments, because like he won't want me to do this, I don't want to do that. I'll tell him to do this, he doesn't want to do it. But like all in all, the manager like helps you. Like even if I say I have 100,000 followers, my manager has 1,000 followers. He still like has all the ins and outs to get me like where I need to go. So like managers are important.
Kind of putting that blueprint together.
Yeah.